Hello there, Algebra 2 students. This is Mr. Kashi speaking. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to create your stem and leaf plot for the stats project that we're doing in class. So as you can see, this is one of our last videos that we're going to be showing you. Across the bottom there, you can see all of the different tabs that we have for the different graphs or charts that we've made. And then we're going to be making this stem and leaf plot on a new tab as well. So if you want to go to your histogram tab and you want to duplicate it, and so now it's a copy of the histogram. If you want to rename that, and this is going to be stem and leaf plot. Okay, and then now that it's its own, you can go ahead and delete your histogram. And the first thing that you want to do is you can take your sorted data, and now that it's filtered, what I want you to do is I want you to highlight all of your sorted data, and this is going to be different for everybody. So when I have it rounded to the nearest hundredth, that means that my stem and leaf plot is going to be about a mile long, because I'd have to start at 236 and go all the way up to 488, which is something that I don't want to do for my stem and leaf plot. So what I should do is I want to select all that. I want to go up to here to format, go down to number, and then what I want to do is I want to round it to the nearest tenth. So you want to come down here, and right here is an example of where it's rounded to the nearest tenth. So I want to click on that. So now it's rounded to the nearest tenth. I realize the dollar signs aren't there, okay, but I need to make this a shorter stem and leaf plot, one that'll fit on the page when I go out to print it. I need it rounded to the nearest tenth. Okay, and so now what I want to do is I want to come over here and I want to make these a little bit smaller. Okay, and so I'm going to be needing my stem and my leaf, and this is where this is going to happen. So you want to make these a little bit smaller. If you need more than a few, what you can do is you can highlight the columns that you want to resize. Okay, so let's say we go all the way out to L here. Okay, so you want to highlight all those, and I want to make those closer together because my stem and leaf plot would be a lot smaller. And so you want to highlight all the columns, then right-click on one of the highlighted columns, and then you come down here and it says resize columns F through L. Okay, so you want to click on that, and then right now it says enter new column width in pixels. Okay, that's a lot of computer talk. Probably the best width for your stem and leaf plot would be somewhere around 30, maybe 40, depending on your numbers and all that kind of stuff. You can readjust that later too if you want to. Okay, and so now this is where we want to start putting in our data. So now I need to go from 23 and list it all the way down to 48. And so what I need to do is I need to put in 23 and 24 and 25, and I know it seems like this is going to take a while, but if you highlight the first three, you can then go to the bottom right hand, that little blue box, and then your cursor is going to be right at almost look like a crosshairs like that. If you want to click on that and then drag it down, it will count them out for you. So I have 23 all the way down to 40, and I can keep going down to make sure I get to my 48. Now this is down a little bit further. I'm going to bring that up just a little bit. Okay. Now the thing is this is rounded to the nearest tenth. Now I don't want that rounded to the nearest tenth for my stem and leaf plot. I want that to the nearest number. So now it's still highlighted. I want to format, number, and then I want to go to the rounded part. So you want to just click on the number. That's to the nearest tenth. We want to go back up here, number, and this will work, currency rounded. Okay, so now we have basically those right there. Okay, so the next thing you want to do with this data still highlighted, what you want to do is you want to come up here to these borders, and then you want to select just the right border. Okay, so you want to select the right border, and then you can change the color if you want, but you can make it dotted. We want a solid border there. Okay, so now this is all of the stem. So we've got 23 all the way down to 48. So now what I want to do is I want to be adding in all the different things. So here I have 23.6, and we have 26.7, and then we skip all the way down to 36.0 and 37.2. So you want to keep going down, 38.6, and make sure that they are all covered. So now this is where we have the multiple numbers. So here with a 40.0, and then we would want 40.2, and then another 40.2. Okay, and we'll be able to go back and fix these here. They're not in the right format, but then 41, we have 41.7, and then down to 40. Oh, there's no 42, 43.2, and then 44.5. There's no 45, no 46. We do have a 47.0 though, and then we have a 48.2, a 48.5, and a 48.9. Okay, and then so this is kind of a longer stem and leaf plot, but here what you want to do is you want to highlight them all, and some of them are trying to be decimals, some of them are trying to be, I don't know what that is, I'm guessing that's currency. Okay, you want to go back, you want to format your number, and you can come down here to more formats, more currencies if you want to, but really it's just a number, but we need to round it to the nearest whole number. So let's go down to more formats, custom number format. Okay, and then here is just basically we want it rounded to the nearest whole. Okay, so you click on that, and you should be able to hit enter, and now they're all in just rounded to the nearest whole number. And I would probably go over here to more and make sure they're centered in their cells and make sure they're all the same size and all that kind of stuff. So just go back and making it look pretty. So there I'd probably make it like an 11 or so. Okay. Then up here you want to do your title. You have your stem and leaf plot. And then over here on the side, oh, we gotta make sure that is. Now we can do this. I can show you this too to merge some cells to make the title look bigger. Then off to the side, remember all stem and leaf plots need to have a key. And so here what I would do is I would put something like here. That's close to the 26.7, so that's what we'll do is we'll do 26. All right, sorry about that. For our key over here, what I would do is I would put something like 26, and then probably put that right bar in there, and then we put our 7. Okay, and then down below we'd put something like means $26.70. Okay, and then you would want something up top like key or something like that. And this is another instance where you can make it as pretty as you want. You could do this in maybe pull this out a little bit and put that on the other side. Then you could do an outside border like that, or you could really make this look a lot more prettier just by if you have time. It'd be nice, something nice to do. So that is the stem and leaf plot. Obviously this is a longer one, spanning the whole length of my data here, but that is how you would create your stem and leaf plot, how you would label it. Make sure you have your key there. And if you have any questions, I'll obviously help you out with your stem and leaf plot on your Excel. So that should take care of the stem and leaf plot by computer for your Algebra 2 stats project.